Welcome back, ladies and gentle steppers, to another weekly guild stats video for SimpleMMO. This week we'll be covering 7 through 14 April. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Let's talk about details here, right? Newly active guilds. We have a total of 6. 6 newly active guilds here. Resolve, Afterglow, Gold Cove, Department of the Adept Scholars Organization, Silk Road, which is a weird one, we'll cover why later, and Void. Now, that said, one of these guilds is not like the others, and that would be Department of Adept Scholars Organization. And why would you ask that? Well, that's because they are an old school guild, older than Couch Cat Gaming. They're the 510th guild created in this game, which is old considering we're at like 3,300 in that range now. So, long time ago, went and investigated like what's going on here. Why did they pop up? Well, it seems like their guild leader just popped up randomly, probably tried to check out the game again, see what was going on, gained a little EXP, and then dipped out again. And the game's not for them because it's only them and then another member in their guild who has been inactive for the past 2 years. So I don't foresee them ever popping up again. I think this was like a one-off, and that's that. But, it is what it is. Now, let's talk about 2 of these here. Resolve and Afterglow. Absolutely doing a phenomenal job. These guilds are new, right? And they already have 49 and 41 members, respectively. They are killing it at the recruiting game. They are grinding it out. Congrats to them for being able to do that. Now let's move on to the deleted guild side of the house. And I know we've covered this already in our previous content, right? In our stream last Thursday. But it's now finally popped up in the weekly guild stats. Nightmare Rats is done. And if you saw my stream last Tuesday, you'll know that I called it. This is what happened was their guild leader did not realize how difficult it can be to run a guild, especially once you lose your whales for that guild. And so they decided to shut it down, delete Nightmare Rats, and move on. And they moved on to Step and Chill. And so this is a common theme. We've talked about this on stream already, so I'm not going to belabor it. But it is what it is. It is sad to see such a big guild that was a top 25 guild dip and then get deleted. Then you have this second guild here. Their guild leaders moved on to Prostor. And look at this. This is what I was talking about. We just covered Silk Road being new. Their guild leader was in a guild, ran a guild called Silk Road, deleted that, and then now they're in Silk Road again. I don't know what was happening there or why they did that. Maybe clean slate, just screw it all and be done with it. But hey, it is what it is. Then you have 333 that got deleted, and Pandas Are Life got deleted. Frozen Panda moved on to the Crimson Tower. And to be honest, I did not realize that Crimson Tower was still around. I thought that thing was dead. So, interesting, for sure, interesting. But that is the guild details for the week. Now, don't worry, we're not done here, but we just want to cover, newly active guilds and deleted guilds. Let's get into the dashboard piece now, okay? Now we're getting into our dashboard, and this is the top row for those who have been around. We have 807 guilds with activity since April of 2021, and with that guild update, right? This week, though, specifically 7 through 14 April, we have 77 weekly active guilds, which is lower than last week and is lower than the past few months. And honestly, I think it may be because the first half of the year is kind of, in my opinion, a little bit boring in SimpleMMO, and then it really starts to pick it up in the summertime and finishing out strong in the end of the year. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's nothing to worry about right now, right? But it is an interesting note for sure. Now, out of this 807, we have 442 guilds that are PvE only, and then 365 that are PvP enabled. So those are the quick bluff on the stats. Let's go to the top 10 PvP, because boy, do we have a story here. Look at this. TSL on top, grinding the crap out of guild EXP. Absolutely phenomenal job by them. Babel in second with that 20 mil. Now, TSL saw that there was an opportunity for them within the weekly guild stats, and then, spoiler alert, the seasonal guild leaderboard, that they could overtake them. And they took that opportunity and ran with it. They're absolutely crushing Babel right now. to maintain that first place position. So congrats to TSL, you did a great job. 36 mil is insane. I don't remember if Babel even got to 36 mil off the top of my head. They may have one time, but still, phenomenal job. That's a lot of grinding. I couldn't imagine that. Babel also doing a great job, right? 20 mil. They're holding in that second place position, so good on them. Then you have Rain Factory in third, the Forest in fourth, still Friendly 2 in fifth, and then it goes Wolfblood, Friendly, Prostor, Murderers of the Universe, change of their name, and then Golden Arrows in 10th place, showing some life and being that gatekeeper. Alright, let's move on to the PvE side of the house. On the PvE side of the house, Dead Poet Society is still on top with that 5.9 mil earned. Then you have Shadow Guard in second, Drifters in third, Zenith Kitties in fourth, Wolf in fifth. Goes the Titans, Blackwater, Cilium in eighth, TPC in ninth, and Alpha and Omega, which is a newer guild that has been showing up in global and in my notifications. They are in 10th place, being those gatekeepers. Now, a little intel for you all. Dead Poet Society has been reaching out and trying to merge other smaller PvE guilds into their guild. In fact, they offered Cilium this is, as their Cilium's leader, their leader can join Dead Poet Society with the merge, become a co-lead of Dead Poet Society, and then Cilium's co-leads will become officers for Dead Poet Society. Interesting move. You're eliminating your competition by consolidating power within DPS. So I mean, it's smart, right? It's very interesting to watch and see what happens, because we saw last week that another guild got deleted and moved in to Dead Poet Society. So I don't know if they got the same deal or what, but either way, interesting tactic. And that right there concludes the weekly guild stats video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like button, or hit that like button, excuse me. Leave a comment down below on your opinion on the grind with TSL and Babel, or the tactic that TPS is using to maintain that first place position on the PvE side of the house. And if you enjoy our content, not just the weekly guild stats, but all the other content, our streams and any of the VODs that come off of those streams, go ahead and hit subscribe. Get that notification every time we go live or when we get a new video out. We really appreciate all the support, and we'll see you. Till next time.